In the visions of Blessed Anne Catherine Emmerich, we find that between Joseph and Mary and the child Jesus, there was a perfect understanding, and that meant that it wasn't a noisy house. Words were well used and not overused. The truth is that the more words are used, the less force each has. It seems to be in inverse proportion. The power of the word is in the measure of its incisiveness. And also, a thirst for words gives the soul that attitude of reception, hunger, and a cushion for the word to settle upon. Whereas a bombardment of words leads to a dumbing of the interior senses, a dulling of what actually could be very powerful. In complete solitude, when there is no artificial means of communication with the world, a word on the page, or actually even in the memory, is extremely powerful, and it can lead to strong emotions. It's rather like the person who is addicted to coffee. That person needs more to feel the same buzz. Take away anything artificial like that, and the buzz will come with a small thing, not noisy, but deep. And the souls of the Holy Family were deep. And so it is that when people are able to dialogue together in that deep mode, they don't have to be talking all the time. Indeed, talking all the time can be an indication of nervousness and not being relaxed. These in the Holy Family knew each other perfectly well and were very relaxed in love. Through the influence of the Holy Father, the devotion to St. Joseph in that calm mode of sleep has spread through the whole church. It would seem that he had this devotion from an early age, insofar as when he was 17 he decided to give his life to the Lord. It was a clear vocation at that time, but in the presence of St. Joseph, and he always kept that devotion. And in Argentina there was that devotion to the sleeping Joseph, and he wanted a statue of the same with him in Italy. And he has that quaint way of putting his intentions and big problems under him and leaving it to him. It's a very filial, pious and loving way of yielding to a greater power and not wanting to be God oneself. And those who have that devotion to St. Joseph, that filial devotion of trusting, find it actually, it works. He never lets down his own. He's quiet but powerful. And that can be understood insofar as he was close to the heart of the Divine Son. He was holding the child Jesus to his own breast, and the child Jesus was looking into his eyes as unto Daddy. That rapport is not forgotten in heaven. Therefore we can see how he would have a huge power of impenetration before the throne of grace right now, for those who have a special devotion to him. We sleep when we haven't got big worries that we're trying to wield ourselves. It's useful to learn the tactic of handing on to someone who really can do something about it when we can do no more. Much energy, the sleeplessness is lost in worry. Joseph, our Father and Father of all men, look at this time, look again to thy children, whom in adopting thy Lord thou hast fathered, whom thou hast gathered to be thine own brethren, called by thy name, on thy name we are calling, thy charge we are, see the perils befalling. This house that shields neath the strength of thy wisdom, this child that seldom finds help in his falling. We are thy portion, we are thine own burden. Walk thou ahead, place our feet where hast trodden. Thine own unheard and unnoticed come guiding, thy path of hiding where secrets lie hidden. For thou art unknown and wast thus in thy living, none but one knew thee so in thy giving. And 'tis the obscure way that we too would follow, if small eyes held our own deep in striving. Calm in retreat. There is no need to talk upon a tone too high that it be heard. A word is not a better for its din, nor do we own the ear that turns away, for soon forgot was all not wanted well, was all that was not worth the pause that held it. None shall learn a lesson yawned, and scorned is all that has no spark to bid us mark a something burn. We have heard all before, nor is there room for sound in well-bound knowledge. We know all we need to know below, and none to whom a word ungathered calls shall it recall. And oft we trouble to shed louder light, that softer giving kept more dimly bright.